Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you your weekly spiritual forecast for Monday, the 4th of March through to Sunday, the 10th of March 2019. I hope that you have been kind and gentle with yourself. As we learn to feel more compassion and understanding towards who we are, towards ourselves, we then in turn are more capable, more open, and more able to feel compassion for other people, and real compassion, not just the obligatory compassion that we're supposed to feel in certain situations. It's real compassion. You feel compassion for the suffering of others, for the pain that others are going through. And you wouldn't be able to access that depth of emotion or compassion if you first were not feeling it for yourself. And that goes for all areas of our lives. You know, the more deeply that we love and accept ourselves, the more deeply we love and accept other people. And the more deeply that we can appreciate ourselves, the more deeply we can appreciate other people. And so everything that we do is an internal inside job. What you do internally for yourself is the capacity and the maximum that you're able to express and reveal to the world. So if you're looking to increase your relationships with people around you, then increasing the relationship that you have with yourself is the first step. How do you view yourself? How do you judge yourself? How do you criticize yourself? And if you're criticizing and judging yourself, then 9 times out of 10, you're criticizing and judging other people. If you are a self-imposed or a self-labeled perfectionist, and I love Robert Holden's view of a perfectionist is a true perfectionist is a person who sees the perfection in everything. That is a true perfectionist. A perfectionist, labeled perfectionist, does not see the perfection in anything. A person who labels themselves as a perfectionist only sees what's wrong in everything. You view the world through the eyes of criticism and judgment. And I hear this so often, oh, I'm such a perfectionist. Well, that's fantastic, but that actually all you're saying to me is that you judge everyone and everything as not being enough. As well as yourself, everyone and everything is not enough, is never going to be good enough. And I just think that that is such a way of, it's a path of suffering. It's a way to suffering. It's a way to enable the suffering that you're already experiencing in your life. So why not for this week, or just for today, and then tomorrow, and then the day after that, choose, because it's a choice, choose to see the perfection in everything. In everything that you do, what did I do well? In everything that somebody else does, what did they do well? In your life around you, what is perfect here in this moment? You know, what is beautiful here in this moment? Choose to see the perfection. You cannot look at nature and call it imperfect. You cannot look at yourself and call yourself imperfect, because we are all by design created in the image and the essence of this all-loving, intelligent universe. There are no mistakes. You're not a freak of nature. And so when we learn to self-accept ourselves, then the acceptance that you have of others increases, and that then allows for other people to be more in your field of energy. If you think your energy, you know, your thoughts are creating your energy and your feelings are creating your energy, and if your thoughts are constantly about what's not going right in everyone around you, then to me, energetically, I would take that as a, whoa, I'm not going near that particular person because that doesn't feel good to me. And so as you have more self-acceptance in who you are and where you've come from and all that you do, then you will actually energetically open yourself up for more loving people to come into your presence, for more settled people to come into your presence. If we think that like attracts like, law of attraction, at this point in time, if you are constantly criticizing yourself and judging yourself, then you are only able to draw into your energy field people who are of the same vibration. Therefore, you must be surrounded by some really insecure people. And if that is something that's draining your energy, then perhaps that needs to be looked at. And as you increase your self-acceptance, your self-worth, your self-appreciation, your energy, your vibe increases. Therefore, you are attracting to you like-minded people who are on the same wavelength. So if you're wanting to get an idea of what's going on in your internal world right now, all you need to do is look at the people that you surround yourself with, and what are they like, you know? How do they treat themselves and other people? How do they respond to the world? Are they joyful to be around, or are they not? And if not, then it's an opportunity. Everything is an opportunity for self-reflection. So have a look at that and go, okay, well, if I can raise my vibe, then maybe I can raise the vibe of other people around me as well. As I shift internally in my consciousness, as I raise my level of consciousness, then I'm allowing other people to raise their level of consciousness also. So I hope that that serves you well. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Cernunnos, life force, love this. Express your divine passion. Spiritual, sensual, and sexual powers are increased. So this is really about igniting your life force energy. This is really about tapping into your own internal energy. So often we try to take our energy from other people around us, whether that's through manipulation or in our relationships, or, you know, constantly relying on other people to give us the energy that we need. And so what I know, especially as a healer, is there is the untapped, unlimited, infinite access that we have to the unconditional loving energy of the universe. And as a healer, you know, this is what I tap into when I'm, you know, at all times, you know, throughout my day. There is not a day that goes by that I do not take moments to tap into this beautiful life force energy. If you are feeling depleted of energy at this time, if you feel that your relationship intimacy has really depleted or that it's non-existent, and if you feel that your will to even get out of bed in the morning or to participate in life has diminished to the point that you no longer feel as though you are living, then it's vital. This is a sign to you that you are depleted of all of your life force energy. And in order to increase that energy, it's inviting the life force of the universe into your heart. Place your hand over your heart and just breathe into your heart center. And repeat after me. I invoke the life force energy of Mother Earth to rise beneath my feet, into my legs, my belly, my body, my heart. I invoke and invite the energy of universal life force in through my crown chakra, into my body, into my heart. I thank you for filling me with all of the energy, all of the life force that I require at this time, and so it is. The more that you connect to the universe around you, the more that you connect to nature, the more that you trust in the flow of universal life force energy, the more energized you become, and you breathe life into your relationships. You breathe life into your, in order to have an intimate relationship, we first need to feel energized. And if you're not having any energy that's coming to you, then this will be impacting your relationships. And I don't just mean sexually, this could be close relationships. It could be relationships with children. We all want to have a deep connection to the people that we're living our lives with. However, I feel that this is really to do with personal relationships as well. And it's to do with building the energy of connection that can only come in the purest form by first connecting to universal life force energy. Kali Ma, love this. Facing fear. So beautiful, so powerful. Thursday and Friday. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. There is a lot going on energetically on the planet at the moment, and there are a lot of changes and shifts and transformations that are occurring because more and more of us are waking up and recognizing that change needs to occur. And while we recognize that change needs to occur, change can be frightening. Who am I without my old story? Who am I without my old way of life? Who am I without my pain? If I'm holding on to, if this pain that I'm carrying with me is the definition of who I think I am and the story of how I define myself, then who am I without this pain? So this is an opportunity for you to call on the energy of Kali Ma to assist you in facing your fear. I love, even Florence Scovel Shinn talks about when you face your fear, and there's a beautiful Buddha story as well. Buddha is suggested to the guard, keeping lookout outside the cave where he was meditating, and fear came along and the guard was terrified and was trying to, he was trying to get Buddha to leave the temple in order to save him. And Buddha was like, invite him in. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to fear. Invite him in. And so this is really about recognizing that fear has a life of its own if we try and ignore it. Fear has a life of its own if we turn our back on it. Fear has a life of its own if we breathe the fearful life into it. However, if you turn and face your fear, look at your fear and ask your fear what it wants from you, what it wants you to know, what it wants to reveal to you, and then asking what steps it would like for you to take, and then saying, thank you, I've got it from here. This is how you can alleviate, reduce, and release yourself from the energy of that fear. And of course, with the assistance of Kali Ma, you can absolutely do that. Beautiful, beautiful card for Saturday and Sunday. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. And when we release the fear, I just love that the three of these cards really flow for the week. You're starting your week out connecting to vital life force energy, the energy of Mother Earth, the energy of the universe, and you can invite that into your heart, breathe it into your body. And then once you've got that beautiful energy flowing through your body, you then have the energy to face whatever fears are holding you back, to face whatever fears are stopping you from changing, making the changes in your life that you are already receiving the intuitive guidance that you need to make the changes. So calling on the energy of Kali Ma. And then as that begins to shift and we move into the beautiful, stunning, heartfelt energy of faith, so much love and compassion is coming through with this card for all of you. The energy is just amazing, and I'm just going to sit with it for a moment and just really breathe that in, because she brings to us a deep understanding. She brings to us a deep knowing that we are so much more than what we think we are. She brings to us the understanding that only we in our human form can see limitations that really aren't there, and that she sees us only in the divine light in which we were born into, the light that we were born with. And it is through her eyes that you are able to see that there is hope for all of us, that there is hope for change, there is hope for a brighter future. And she says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. She wants for us to remember that humanity is not a lost cause. She wants very much for us to remember that there is so much goodwill. There are so many people out there who are doing wonderful things to create real lasting change on this planet. And you are being reminded to look for those people rather than focusing your attention on the negative. She's here to remind you that it is safe for you to trust. You are loved, you are supported, and life really is worth being here for, to experience in all its beautiful glory. I also wanted to say, give a shout out and say thank you to the beautiful Stacey Rolls, who has made me the most gorgeous mala beads. Showing those to you. Each one of these, so Stacey is one of my Reiki practitioners. I don't call them students because they finish and they are practitioners, and they're amazing practitioners. And so she has a beautiful business called Blissful Spirit. And so each of these beautiful beads has been infused with Reiki healing energy. And they come with an amazing, gorgeous little booklet that, that tells you, you know, the story behind it, the meaning of the mala beads. And also she lets you know the gorgeous gems. So I've got some beautiful moonstone and heart chakra in there, and some others that I can't remember right off the top of my head. So yeah, so Blissful Spirit, she's on Facebook. You can purchase ready-made, or she can custom make specifically for you. I just love them. So these are a powerful, powerful tool to use for meditation. So each of my mantras I use this with, or it's just a beautiful, gorgeous energy that you can carry around with you every day, because I can feel all the beautiful healing energy that is in here, and I'm so proud of her. So I would love for you to check out her work. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. I am available for the month of May. I actually have some appointments available in May for coaching. So if you have fears, limiting beliefs, you're wanting to improve your relationship with yourself, your loved ones, or you're just wanting to really achieve some goals in your life, perhaps you're looking for hypnosis, for weight loss motivation, or to quit smoking, or to quit anything, get in touch. I absolutely love to work with you all. It's so exciting. I love watching change and transformation occur with people who are ready to take the next step. I'm so proud of all of the clients that I work with, because they come already guided by spirit, guided by their beautiful angels to come and work with me, and to watch the transformation of someone going from, you know, no interest in life at all, to somebody who is so happy and so joyful and really creating some magical work in the world, lights me up. And I'm just so blessed that the universe brings me the most amazing people to work with, and I would love for it to be you. So just check out my services page under my website. So much love to you all. Namaste, blessed be. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you. Bye.